How's everybody doing? So, I've been gone a while, so my apologies for that. But in today's news, and I came back to especially for this, Katherine, the former Minister for Children, is now going to be a UN envoy on freedom of expression. So basically, we all know about Katherine Sapone. The people of Ireland said, the people of our constituency said, we don't want you, get out. That's all. Get out. We want somebody, we want change in our country, in our constituency, and the voted her out. And you'd be like, that's fine, she's gone. The people rejected her, they don't want her anymore. And you'd be like, that's fair enough. And you'd be saying, she should retire from public life. She has her money made and everything. She's been a minister. She has obviously a big pension and everything. She doesn't have to, work again, in other words. But yeah, that's not the case. So obviously went over to America. She went over to America for a long time to help Joe Biden become president of America. And now we hear that she's going to be UN envoy on special envoy on freedom of expression. Now I don't know what she can do with that. I wouldn't say she'd be the right person for it. There'd be one or two better people you could find on the street that would be better and would profit more and be more useful in that war. And particularly in Ireland, as you know, you've been demonised for saying this and saying that and the other, and then you'd be declared anti-vaccine, anti-this, anti-that, anti-the-other. If you raise a question about anything, take for example the safety of schools or indoor dining or whatever, you're called a conspiracy theorist. If you say the government are in a big conspiracy or something, like, you're called a big conspiracy theorist. And if you said I remember last year, you would have been called as a conspiracy theorist for saying your opinion that the vaccine passports we bought in Ireland. And I was called a conspiracy theorist a few times by saying that, because I could see it coming. And I was called that, But again, where was the especially and freedom of expression then? Where were they? They were nowhere to be seen. As we know, the wars were really, in my opinion, she should have stayed in America. That's she made her millions. She made her money. She doesn't need any more money. That's what I'm trying to say. So basically, she'd be doing nothing. It's basically UN envoy. She'd be basically doing nothing, sitting in New York doing nothing. The same as many Irish politicians go to retire. But yeah, just to say, we all know, Fianna Gael, Fianna Fáil always look after their inner circle, always look after their friends, and that's how she got the job. If that was you or me, even though we work our asses off every day of the week, we go out and we work from 9 to 5, we work very hard for our money to make ends meet. This woman who has, I say probably nearly €1 million probably out of the taxpayer's back pocket, in expenses and this, that, and the other. She could live the rest of her life in comfort. She doesn't need this job. And again, it always goes to say they always look after each other. The Fianna Fáil, Fianna Gael government, they always look after each other. They can give them that. They won't abandon the fellow conspirators, if you may use that. So yeah, if you follow their orders, they make sure you have a good life, and that you have loads of bucks in your pocket and you won't die of starvation. Anyway, what can I say? It's a great country.